Hello everyone, this is Captain Bunny. Welcome to the stream. Yes, it's been a few days since I'm away and I'm happy to be back. However, just right before the stream I was trying to figure out some stuff, so I was a little disturbed by some some things that happened. Hold on, just give me a minute. And I think I will change it to this note. Yeah, so that I can read your comments while I play the game. Okay, let me see if everything still captures right. Okay, it seems right. Let me test if the chat is doing fine. Okay, the chat does seems fine to me. Okay, I see one of you watching right now. Hello and welcome to the stream. This is Captain Bunny, and you can see that I have been building some stuff over the weekend. I have just somewhat recovered a little from some illness that I had. Um, yeah, so I'm I'm feeling somewhat better now, and I really want to thank all those people who actually sent me messages over the last few days. Yeah, I really appreciated that. Like I said on my Twitter, I would still need to actually go for another checkup in the hospital before we can rule out everything is going fine. Yep. So okay. Anyway, this YouTube monument I have. Yeah, you can hear me, right? Hold on. Yep. Okay. So this YouTube monument is already uploaded to the workshop, and quite happy with it. I use some red lanterns to light it up, and it looks actually different when it's in the night. Yeah, you can see through the thing. I use some arc signs as well, so yep, I like it. So before we get started, I did some changes to the building that I did the last time, the pagoda. If you are watching right now and you are our regular viewers, you would have known that I was only building the bottom half, and the entrance was changed the last stream. So this is the pagoda. I have removed the double layer because I felt that I wanted more headrooms, and it's just the same amount of blocks as well, because once I finish the pagoda, I think I will be building the staircase, which will probably go up in a spiral fashion. Yeah. So the pagoda is, I'm not sure how high it should be, but I'm thinking of maybe a 5-story or 6-story high. I'm not sure, but the basic shape is already done, and um, basically I've replicated the whole thing, as we mentioned that we wanted it to look a bit more six-sided. I mean, um, how to say? Hello, every lady. Hi, greetings. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I feel really happy to see you. on the stream here because I guess haven't been. I feel really uneasy when I don't do streaming, and I think you since you stream as well, so you probably understand how I mean. Yeah. So I touch up a little. I changed this direction, and I was hoping, if you remember the last design, we had a step down from the inside before stepping down to the outside. So I'm gonna replicate that in this fashion, but probably as a promenade, if you understand what I'm saying. But I'm gonna do some landscaping, maybe some bridges, Chinese bridges or what. So yeah, there will be some kind of it's more like a Chinese park here probably. I guess. You see that YouTube logo there? It's pretty big, huh? You can see it from quite far away. It's awesome. You should build one in your world. Or whichever world you wanna advertise your stuff. So I mean, hopefully people are not gonna spam their YouTube channels in public worlds, or just join those random worlds to build one monument like that and ran off. Hopefully not. But anyways, yeah. Let's see where did I stopped. I remember the last weekend I was touching up because I was not. I was trying to figure out how it's supposed to look like. So in the end I extended. I reduced one block of the flat shingles inwards, and I added the wooden flooring to so that I have my lantern in the center. So if you can see, it's kind of like walkway with the lanterns like that. And I used some of the wood slopes as the railings. I mean, or low parapet wall. These are railings, and it seems to turn out fine. I have yet to fill up the center walls, but like I was saying earlier, I'm gonna be probably doing the what do you call that spiral staircase. So it probably will have only one entrance, not like the current 4 entrance to the center courtyard kind of thing. So yeah. So I hope everyone watching the stream is doing fine, because after the thing that happened to me over the weekend, I not the weekend but on Monday, I really hope that once I've got all the results clear, I will take more care in staying active here. I don't want to be caught in a situation where, I mean, you know, sometimes infections are not really due to whether you are physically fit or not, but having a good physical active body will actually help you to fight infections better. So it's a two-way thing. So I mean, I will try my best. I just want to, you know, be responsible for my family kind of thing. Yeah, so before I came into the stream, I happened to receive some notifications on the forum, and some stuff happened that kind of really annoyed me, because there was this thread that happened in the bugs and issues forum, which I responded quite a while ago. It was a guy who had some problems with his computer for Creativerse, and I was just replying out of my goodwill, because his system seems to be the same, and I mean close to mine, and you know, I realize after a while that there are sometimes there's plenty of people. They are not intending to solve problems. They are just fueling the negative sentiments. I mean, you know, they are not really into really helping the game or anything, and you know, they just censored whatever you said. They do all sorts of stuff, and apparently now the thread is already locked by the moderator, and it was totally unnecessary because this guy had started calling names on the game that is a clone, and etc., and it was really unnecessary. I mean, I didn't want to have to do that. I mean, I could roast people online if I want to, but I really don't want to do that. I mean, ultimately, Creativerse is not that kind of game and forum for that in that in that fashion. So you know, I don't like to roast people, and but I don't like to be called a fanboy as well, because clearly I do understand there are problems with the game. It's not that there's no issues with the game. So I just don't like to be called a fanboy in that sense, because I mean I like Creativers. I mean I love Creativers, but does not make me a fanboy. Yeah. I think I need a bigger blueprint block, because I'm gonna just blueprint this and replicate on top and see how it goes there. I think I have some blueprint blocks in my storage facility. I see two of you watching right now. I'm not sure who the other guy is. I hope if this is the first time you're watching my stream, this is Creativerse, and it's a free-to-play game on Steam. One moment. I think I should have brought a chest or something to keep the blocks that I have. But I mean, I'm trying to should do it like this. Okay, that should be cleared enough. And I have full inventory. Okay, so that is the full thing that I can replicate. I think that should be okay. Didn't have to touch up anything, right? Like the corner roofs and everything should be all in order. Okay. Alright, let's just blueprint this and then we'll carry on. May even look good even if it's a standalone low building. I don't know. 6. Is this like 5 blocks or 6 blocks? Okay, definitely need to be 6, so that it's high enough. And left side, oops. 10, oops. Okay, this one 11. Okay, and the depth. Two is fine too. Seems okay. This is right, I think. Okay, anyway. If there's any problem, we'll just capture again. I mean, we'll just recapture. Okay. Okay, this is called Captain Barney Pagoda floor. Work in progress. This is not gonna be published anyway. Yep. So I mean I cheated a bit because if you have watched some of my other videos, I mentioned that there's the bug with the blueprint block that you can still use, apparently still around. So yep, if you are into that kind of stuff, you can actually craft. And it's just 120 coins, which is kind of cheap. Is it too low? Yeah, I think it should be one block higher, so this should have another like that. Yep, so it floats here. Hold on, it's not aligned properly. Ah, okay. That's wrong. That's weird. That's weird. It seems like my blueprint is more for the lower floor but not for the upper floor. Ah, so I still need to somehow build it from scratch, huh? Could I just like maybe shift a little, like maybe 1 or 2 blocks? Should shift 2 to the right. Okay, let's try this. Okay, so we got the center aligned, but the corners are not, so we'll have to shrink it down anyway, which is strange. Then I will have only 2. I will only have 2 blocks for a walkway. That is kind of narrow. Or unless I can extend one out. That's awkward. This is awkward. Which means that I can't use this blueprint at all. I mean this Hmm. Okay, let me think about how I can do this. Which means that I have to shrink it. Maybe this current level I will have to reduce it so that I can replicate it here. Hmm. Okay, never mind. I think I will use just now yeah, I mean I guess, but the thing is the center. If I add the center to it, right, I will left with 2 blocks and I can't remove this, and so there will be a problem to build the parapet, and it will be very narrow for upper floors. I mean, unless the usual pagoda is that narrow. I mean, okay, maybe we try again. Since the blueprint blocks are free, and do it with the. Oh no, I don't have a second display. I'm playing Creativerse on window mode right now. Yeah, I just thought that since I'm um because I have to stream at 480p and the software itself for OBS Studio, they have that primary setting which you can change, so you are like running the game at maybe 720p, and then you can stream the game at 480p. It will output that way. Yeah, so anyways, I just try to do that. Yeah, I wished I have two dual screen though. Yeah, anyway, like you said, we try to do the center portion out, and then we can see how we can do to make it. Yeah, I had to do that because my internet connection is bad. It's really bad. So I had no choice. Um well, I mean, I had to find some way that I could be a little bit more efficient with the live stream in in any case. You know, it's like those people who complain about problems with Creativerse is you basically need to find a workaround if you had problems. I mean, sometimes if you wait for things to happen, it can take quite a lot. I mean, long time, you know. And yeah, I think I could delete this. The internet is not the bottleneck, really. Your connection is off fiber connection or something. Um, I went where I was from. I would have had a fiber connection, but where I am at now, I don't even have a decent broadband speed, yeah, so it's a little bit of a challenge for me, yeah, to accept this thing. Hold on. Seems like should everywhere else is red though. Yo, well, yeah, of course. Well, if I would have waited for the perfect computer before I start streaming, I probably that would probably take quite a bit of time. Yeah, so I guess the problem with um, I mean not say the problem, but in life we sometimes in different generations we have different expectations of life, and sometimes it's instead of crying over stuff, we have to try to make do with things and be contented, that kind of stuff. And um it's not all the newer generations could shit. Yeah, exactly. It's that reminds me, today I watched this video. I mean, I'm not sure if you watch videos by this YouTuber. There is a tech reviewer called Austin. He runs the channel that reviews those IT gadgets and stuff. Not sure if you know that guy, but basically I watched this. Yeah, Austin Evans. That's right. Yeah, I mean I was totally surprised by his latest video, which is about this yeah, that's nerdy white guy. Yeah. um yeah, I was surprised by his latest video because he was showcasing this Android flip phone. Oh yeah, they call it a flip phone, yeah. And he was saying that what's the point of this, but I find that it's kind of ignorant because that phone is really an in between for perhaps elderlies, or there's plenty of people who love, I mean, who want to who can't afford, I mean not say can't afford, but like a usual expensive smartphone would probably be too fragile in certain case, but a flip phone kind of uh, a flip phone kind of situation could actually help. So now I have some corners. Why do I have this strange design in the end? Okay, so it's me who did that prop. Yeah, I mean I don't really watch every single one of his video. It just happens that as I was resting while I was ill, and I just happened to load the YouTube videos. Just like how I watch um live streams or catch up on um the other Creativerse videos when I'm lazing on the couch, kind of thing. Yeah, but anyway, I was a little surprised by that remark because he basically claimed that that is totally unnecessary. I mean, yeah, I know that is his opinion, but it's really a he could have find a better way to maybe uh, do a little bit of research, because there's plenty of elderlies who wants to use the apps like WhatsApp or even Snapchat, but they wouldn't be able to use a full-fledged touchscreen phone, and they may still want to have a physical button. That kind of, elderlies, or at least folks who are not very savvy. I mean, it's just very bad to say that the phone is too pointless or something like that. I mean, it's really the kind of comments that you will get um, from a generation who expect everything that um, is perfect and that kind of stuff. I mean, if you think about it, even the current smartphones are all the same. I mean, you don't get much fancy design innovations anymore. It's practically all a candy bar phone. I mean, a flat screen, that's it. It's not like the good old days. I mean, I came from the era where there was Nokia and the Symbian OS, and there's plenty of different competitors like the Samsungs are known to do their flip phones, um, and Motorola coming out with their very uh, futuristic looking phones, that kind of stuff. It was full of vibrancy, I think, for technology, and right now I feel that everyone seems like just churning out a same stuff. Even the chipsets are the same, just a little bit of line differences, um, and they call it innovation, and they call it latest technology, which is a shame. It's a shame for me. Well, anyway, I don't want to complain about that, but it just reminds me of the same kind of people I met on that about the forum uh, incident that I had just a while ago. I mean, it's the same kind, I guess. People don't want to fix problems; they just want to create problems. And I also don't want to go into said my first cell phone was an analog candy bar phone. I was working at Radio Shack in the early days of digital when smartphones were Blackberries. My first digital phone was candy bar style. Current smartphone style is what I would call slab. Yeah, that's right. I was also from the era where I used candy bar phones. And flip phones was not really the choice because um, they kind of break if you didn't close it and you sit on it. Yeah, that's why we that's why I did not get those stuff. Back phone. I don't understand what is back phone. Okay. I think in the top I can't have this arch anymore. But I could still have, maybe I could do it from this onwards, so I can skip one of this arch towards the wall. But it would not look as good. I don't even know why I did this in the first place. Anyways, it looked such a shame to not have it. Ah. Okay, anyways. So how do I even... Okay, let's just do it from scratch, since we are here to hang out plus work on stuff. My first phone was second-hand, pre-owned Nokia. Ah, okay. Wow. Wow, that's really a long time ago. Is that the is it the Motorola phone or something? Is it the what do you call that? Dynatec or something? But yours had, if you had a cord to the phone, then it's not the Dynatec. Seats, okay. I see. Okay. Well, I was I started with pages actually. I mean, I'm not sure if you know what's a pager, but basically is I think the first link to Wikipedia for was Motorola back phone. Yeah, okay, hold on for a second. Let me just go and do a quick Google search. I'm really curious about this bag phone you're talking about. Because I'm kind of guy who really like technology and curious about stuff. Oh, okay. Wow. Wow. That's interesting. That looks really like a satellite phone or something. Yeah, like those kind of phones that you bring to what do you call that? The mountains. I don't know. There was this movie. Was it? Hold on. I don't remember the name, but there was a movie about some mountain climbers and mountaineers. They were stuck in the mountains and waiting to be rescued. Something. And then they were using this phone. Seems like I can do this thing. It doesn't that. Okay, anyways. Yeah, but the one that you had was not really a diner tag, because the diner tag was cordless. I think it was one of the pinnacles of mobile technology. I read recently that it could cost a lot more now for if you own one, although it doesn't work anymore. Yep. I mean, it uses probably the CDMA network or something. But I guess you are way older. I mean, you are kind of somewhat older than me in yeah. So probably it's different. Hold on. If you're 41, I'm 30. I'm not that. No, I'm 30 plus. I'm reaching mid 30s actually. Mid 30s. But I see that there's if you notice that I have added some stuff on the side, like the number of people watching and there's some changes to certain text and everything. Yeah. But apparently the YouTube count seems to be wrong, because on my side I'm looking at 3% watching, but the screen is showing 1% watching, so that is strange. Yeah, probably need more columns probably, so I should manufacture more. It's getting a little higher. I mean high. I should put some water in the middle so that I don't get a bad fall or something. Well, as we were talking about age, I'm going to have to wander off here and make grocery run. Maybe do a few donuts on the IC road. Okay. Take care on the road, yeah. This winter is almost over anyway. I could see the plants growing in my, and the wild grass is coming back too. So I mean, for my side it's gonna be it's probably already spring. I mean, it's already coming. Have those insects. Ah, spring cleaning, gardening. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, I see you later. Okay. So for the rest of you watching right now, because you are not chatting on that, so I'm not sure if you are new to the stream or not. We are building the pagodas, this Chinese Asian style pagoda for using the newest forbidden blocks from Creativerse, and it's free. Currently, if you join the game, you could just create an account and play the game for free, and you could add this. You can get a bundle of blocks for free. It works like that. You could see on the store page here, and you click on it, and you will be able to claim it like that. Just click on it and you there. But be careful, because not everything on the featured page is free or anything. You have to check that it's 0 coins or something. If not, you may get into a big surprise on your build. So I guess I have to modify the design a little. So I guess the lower floor you could still have a nice seating, maybe not seating, but like it still has the life with a wide passageway, but on the higher ones it could be like a lookout for those archers, or even just for place to stand and think about life in general. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. And maybe I should keep these things on the outside, but it's way too far out to look good, so I'll have to find a solution. And we don't have a slabs options for these new blocks, so it's gonna be a little bit tough in that sense. So I have done all the corners like that. If we look downwards, I'm supposed to slope out and join that thing. Maybe I will join the thing first. Oops. So if once I start this, I will be able to know whether I should I don't even need to slope down, I guess. Oops. Yep, I guess I have to modify the design a little. Well, if in case you guys are long-time Creativerse players, the contests for the screenshots have been not say concluded, but it's over, and they are currently probably judging the results. I mean, judging the entries that was submitted. Well, hope that we can get the results soon. See what is going on, because if they had in mind that they wanna add those screenshots to the loading screen, I'm just wondering if they are trying to change the UI, because I think usually when they wanna something like that, they might be there may be a UI change. I mean, I don't know, this is my guess. I mean, what do you think? What do you think? Okay. I mean, I know that this is supposed to be a building game that is unrealistic, or at least you don't really need to care about structure, but I like to make builds that has at least some resemblance to real world structural buildings, because at least it looks realistic. It doesn't look like, you know, it's floating in the middle of nowhere. Of course, you could have that kind of fantasy theme builds. That is not a problem. Like, if you could have a cloud castle if you want, but the current moment is this design is supposed to be on the ground, and I like to keep it that way. So the other day I was on Twitter and somebody was sharing that I mean, it's not that somebody was sharing, but there was a post about the year of the dog, but the Chinese, they eat the dogs. It's a rather convenient way to rush uh, to so-called put a label on everybody. Actually, I mean, this is something that is not nice. It's true, the cruelty is, nobody is agreeing with it. I don't agree with torturing the dogs before you kill them for food. I mean, if you think about it, it's different culture. I mean, I'm not those who eat dogs. I have two dogs. I don't eat dogs. Okay, but I don't like to be labeled too as those people who are like that. So, yep. I still could. Okay, so it's not bad. It's just a little bit weird, but it still can be done. Okay. Okay, it's supposed to be the red. Which I do not have anymore. Any more of these? Forbidden window, actually. More forbidden windows here. Oh, actually I do have 100 bars of it. I think from far you wouldn't tell that. Wouldn't be able to tell that it's a little too narrow in the top. But once you step into the tower, you realize the upper floors are a little bit different. But well, I guess I will have to probably build bigger the next time around. I was just trying to play around with the blocks. I did not plan for this. I did not use any blueprints from somewhere, or even refer to some other builds by some other games. So we need something that goes down, but it needs to end at the same spot as this, I think. Okay. Could maybe this direct. So this is as if it's already going down like that. Okay. Yep. So it starts from here. No, it's actually here. That's not the right way. Is to give that illusion of the deep. What do you call it? Deep. Deep. I mean, I could still do that same thing. It still could give an illusion of the deep. Yeah. Just remove this maybe. But the beams are here, they had to join. Unless this is here. This is there. Okay, maybe like that. So we still have a choice, I mean kind of. It's supposed to be like this. Hello Moktoa, how is it going for you? Welcome to the stream. So you are part of the quiet ones there. Apparently. Did not realize. And yeah, thank you for joining the stream. And it's been a while. It's been a while. I'm feeling really somewhat better. I mean, of course my voice sounds okay, but and I feel okay. I mean, I don't have a very good computer chair, but I'm just sitting on a wooden dining chair that is from IKEA, and or maybe you would call that IKEA maybe in the US. I don't know, but yeah, I feel better. The first few days I mean the first day was really horrible. I really felt like you know, really worried, really worried about a lot of stuff. Okay, anyways, so it turns out that the doctor was right, and that was a bad infection. Okay. So we add this, after which I will probably remove to extend it out. Not sure if you came in at the time that you can see the facade of the overall view of the outside, but it looks like this now. Not sure if you remember how it looks like before, but that's how it looks right now. There's more pointy corners on each side, even in the middle, and yeah, so clearly, I mean, I tried to replicate with the blueprint for the upper floors here, but this is a little wide, so so I had to do another smaller version. Actually, I should probably try to do the floor on the upper floor first, because if not, I will end up with the same problem design. So let's see. This flooring is above that, so it's like this. Just have to take note that the upper floors have the flooring that goes around like this. You say it looks good. Thanks for the compliment. Maybe to some people they may think that it's a little small, maybe. I mean, I don't know how and what are the builds other than the last contest build that you did. But there are some people who, I mean, I think there are players who really think that they have a minimum size build. Like, I think if I remember correctly, Remy D, he and some other builders like maybe Lucky Sheep as well, they really prefer large builds. So I mean, I don't know, do you have a preference? Do you like large builds? I mean, I have not seen your world. I think I've seen the latest video that you are doing, Sans, is sand converter or sand to salt converter, I guess. I mean, I don't know how to call that. With the blueprint, I think it's a cool thing that you did. It will definitely help a lot of players. I try to just get them as real looking as possible. I don't worry about size too much. So you are basically a builder who replicate real life buildings, like streets and everything. So do you build like sewerage systems and you know, metro stations, power plants maybe? How about things like power lines. I've seen some power lines blueprint. I find it cool. I wanted to do those long ago, but I did not because I think it's actually more decoration than necessary at the moment. I mean, my town is not done. I think um, I have roads. The power lines could work in the future, but I mean it's not my priority. Oh, by the way, did you see my YouTube logo? It's there. And since you're watching the stream right now, I could share with you one of the thing I did for the screenshot contest and how do I achieve some of the screenshots that I did. Okay, because if you go to the game settings, you could actually adjust your field of view. The view radius is for you to see far, but the field of view is a bit like your zoom lenses of your what do you call it, a camera, a real life camera. So if you turn it down, it actually zooms in the excuse me, it actually zooms in to whatever you are watching. So you could actually take a screenshot that is really kind of neat with a lower field of view. Yeah, that's how I got all my screenshots. If you have seen my screenshots album, I adjust whenever I feel like it does fit the picture the best way, and I took the picture. I just wait it out for the mobs to be in the position I want. I nudge them. Yeah, I add lightings and stuff. I even had some of the locations still marked on my map. If you can see that there's a few claims here, those are the location where I took the leafy in the leafy and the, what do you call that, pixies shots. Yeah, they are is the place where they were hanging out, yeah, by the rain waterfall and everything. Yep. So I was playing around with that, and that was how I got the effect that I had. I mean, I guess unless they have another screenshot contest in the future, if not, we would probably not see it used unless we take our own screenshots for builds. So if you're doing screenshots for your blueprints or workshop items, and or even your thumbnails for your YouTube videos, you could actually try it out, you know. It's really cool. I mean, they hide plenty of features in these kind of options settings that nobody knows. I mean, maybe some of them, I realize some of the players who submitted their screenshots during the contest, they actually did adjust the same setting that I just mentioned with you, and yeah, it's kind of like nobody mentioned it to anybody. Even Brinslav was really subtle about it. Subtle, yeah, subtle. in his mention about all the FAQs for the contest, like what are the tips. He did say that, you know, just crank up all the draw distance temporary while you are taking the shots, but he did not mention about this you call this field of view. Yeah, so I'm not sure if it was intentional. Maybe he didn't mean that or what. Oh, anyways. Okay, so I mean, it's a little narrow on the top roof here, but I had no choice. I had to do it this way. Yes, but there might be a problem hiding my lightings. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I still could hide some lightings. If you notice that some of the roofs here, I think I have hidden some lightings in it. I think it's in this corner. I think maybe not. Can't be. I think I've hid some somewhere. But anyways, well, it's okay. I could use the same um wood roofs to cover that. It's okay. Now let's go back up here. Look. Not sure if you heard what I said while I was talking to EverLED. I really appreciate all your messages when I was sick. Yeah, I really appreciate all the well wishings. It was really touching for me. I mean, I find that um, the community, I mean the Creativerse community is very friendly. I mean the ones who are still really active in the game, not those who have left the game, had some problem with the game. I don't know. I think there may be a problem with my blocks to go up and there and have a look. I know that I'm a little bit like what who was the guy Evo was saying, perfectionist. Yeah, okay, so if you look at it, the forbidden block wall has the grains that is pointing down, and this is all pointing straight down, so that is correct. So it matches the grains here as well. It doesn't look weird. I know it's a tight spot. You probably would. I mean, most people probably won't see it, but it's still good to know that, you know, if you get all these little details done, even if one day somebody who decided to build this, they they may change it to like maybe say obsidian roof, and they will realize that it's not aligned, and it may be a turn off for people who really appreciate your build. I mean, of course, there are plenty of people who, who appreciate your build, but they don't really give you a thumbs up for the workshop or what. I mean, it's not a problem, but it would be nice. yeah, I'm trying to also create a more um, realistic experience. I mean, even myself sometimes I wouldn't like that, you know, like even you could download those flat claims, flooding of blocks, and then you realize that some of the things are not aligned. Like my modular road series, I think when I first did it, some of my slabs are not facing the right direction, so I'm saying sorry to whoever who built my city roads blueprint. I haven't updated any of them, so if you notice some of the slabs having this issue, don't be angry with me. It was my first blueprint, I think. I mean, one of my first few blueprint. So, yep. Okay, now I realize why it looks weird. But I mean, I learned from it. I did not do that mistake after with other blueprints, so I mean, as much as possible, of course. We are all humans, you know. It's supposed to be the gold ones. Okay. Could still have that. Still have this. Okay, I mean this floor once it's done I could blueprint it and I think it will make a big difference. Wondering if this should be different from the others. Never mind. We'll have the main structure out. After that we could just renovate whichever floor what if you want. And actually I was looking at the pictures of pagodas and there's really a lot of different variations. Like there are some pagodas they don't have verandas like that, but they are just in indoor pagodas. So it's like you will see the roof, but you will see the walls instead of the interior. It's not like a tower like that. So now we try to build corners. It's gonna be tough, I think. At least I have a base to follow. This is the right direction. Yeah, you see, like even for this is not right. It should be like that, so you face the right grains. Or I think it's because I probably used some blueprint before. It's all done that way. But it's okay. Thankfully it's just a block. So other than the what's your current project that you're working on, Moktoa? Are you building like a storage facility like me, or are you building like I don't know? You said you like realistic buildings. Have three. What do you mean by you have three? This is the outer corners. Thing upwards. Grecian style built on Playfulverse. I see. Do you build your stuff mostly on Playfulverse? I haven't been there for a while, and I hope my claims are still intact though. I mean, I built my popcorn shop there though. Spicecraft World. Let's see. Are the two of you? The two of you seems to be always together. Are you guys real life friends or something? Because you seem to be a tag team, you know. Which is nice. I mean, which is nice. I used to play with some friends too. Used to play with a friend who introduced me to Creativerse, but he left me he left me here actually, but it's okay. I built quite a number of stuff in his world. Pop Pixie was built in his world, and I didn't intend to bring it over here because it was like, I mean, I know he would keep the build and he would not delete the world or something, so I don't worry about that. Yeah, I'm looking on a world for an adventure that will have my builds on it. I see. We've been playing together since like 2010. Okay. We ran a clan on RuneScape after the leaders left. Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah. I used to play RuneScape long ago. It's not the RuneScape that I see on your videos. The RuneScape I played was the older version, but it was with my personal account, so I'm not gonna share my username there. And I wasn't Captain Barney back then, so are you guys like do you have a huge following for that clan, or I mean, how does it run? Is the clan as big as Playfulverse, that kind of style? Yeah, it's totally changed now. We did. I think we had 150 members at the peak, and right now it's dwindling. It's probably kind of hard to get players to play it anymore. I mean, I do see like there are some people who are kind of against this game. Look up after all the changes to the game. I think RuneScape is I'm sorry, but it feels a little pay to win, right? Let's see. I mean, when I played long ago, it was fun. I mean, I liked the. I mean, to be honest, when I played, it was really addictive, and it was really cool. It's like all my classmates were playing as well, and I particularly like all the things that you can do. Like you could advance in cooking, crafting, smithing, and all that stuff. And yeah, but the problem is that after the quest, um, I mean after a certain level, you have the paywall. I mean, you have to unlock the paywall to get to the pro island, so to speak. And that's like, I mean, kind of a sad thing for me, I think. So I still remember that I spent a lot of time fishing at the what do you call that? El Karim? Was it El Karim? Yeah, fishing there for lobsters. I mean, lobster hunting. Yeah, those were the days. Good old days. I still remember some of the names of the towns. I mean, they were. I mean, it wasn't really fun. I mean, for me, was it El Karim or something? No, Farah, something. I don't know. Forgot the name. Shit. I mean, if you think about it, the Creativerse is a bit like the latest style of that kind of um, grind, but um, still get I mean, I do wish that there's quests, of course, like they gives you a purpose, but it will become too much of an RPG. The thing is, Creativerse is not an RPG, so yep. So you won't get the same experience, I guess. Oh, this is hard now. Looks ugly like this. Super ugly. Really ugly. I see. I like Creativerse better. I like being able to build. It's true. I think this is the newest. I mean, you could call it as a trend if you want, but it's the newest trend that and most people would like to build stuff. If you look at all the games that came out lately, most of the people they want to build stuff. They want to build their own um, boat or ship or whatever. It's just like that. It's the trend. I mean, of course it's um, more fun building your stuff than to I mean than the old school RPG. But I think I mean what I like about RuneScape is I know some people who's really against RuneScape, but I really like the the quest though. It's really funny. I mean, not say funny, but the characters are just kind of course I did spend like 3 years in Skyrim. Yeah. What did I do? I messed up. You know what is good about Creativerse is that they have this copy rotation block. Yeah, really helps a lot. Imagine you are doing like this build but in Minecraft or something, you'll probably be very annoyed because you have to go in the right direction to build this. Yep. Hmm. Now I'm not sure if I should follow this, but should not. Should be slightly lesser, I guess. Like this is okay, I guess. I think I played Skyrim too. I don't think I spent 3 years on it, but yeah, it was fun. I think lately what was it when it changed to the special edition? I think I created a new character for that to replay it, but I don't really like the how it turns out actually. I mean, right now they are basically milking the mods that came out for free before, so not appreciated. Should it be this one maybe? Yep, should be this one like that. Yeah, and I regretted deleting my normal edition. I mean, I still have it in my library, just that I'm not sure if it has my save files anymore in the cloud. But it's okay, I mean, if I had to replay it again I would. But It's not my priority right now. It's not my priority now. This is a red slope. Red slope. How did I end it below? It's all the flat roof slopes. That's strange. Is that something here? Is that I had to do something different? I think. Something is wrong in this construction here. There is a gap. That gap is not right. Ends like that, it comes in. So it comes in, it should end that way. Oops. You know, at first I kind of thought that okay, they gave us a special edition, but I mean it's because it's like, if I'm not wrong, it's the 64-bit upgrade, right? So it should be better. I mean, it should be, but really, once you start to see all the paying stuff, like you pay to get somehow like the survival hard mode, it's like, okay, it was free, right? I mean, the Nexus mods have plenty of free stuff. Plenty. You have everything for free. These fellas, they just come in and take it away from everybody. Mod the, yeah, that's right. I think I did try to use those mods, but I think it was too taxing on my computer. If I remember correctly. Okay, I think it's more like it's not here, but there. Okay, if it's like that, I would have this gap of stuff that will look awkward on the side. But it's strange, it's very strange here. But anyways, maybe I would try again someday with the O rim. They call it O rim, right? If I'm not wrong. It's not right at all. Something is wrong with this construction. I like to work in the dark. Anyway, I think today I feel kind of good. So which means that most likely tomorrow I could still continue with my streaming, and I will make up probably this all the streaming sessions I missed during this period. Or maybe I could do this. I could do this. Why did I not think about that? Ah, look. Ah, ha, ha, ha. That's what I want. And then I could use the slope downwards like that, maybe. Oops. Should be the corners. This one. Something like that. Yeah. Something like that. Oh. Okay. I think I managed to fix this design problem. There's a little bit of a wooden thing here, but I guess we could overlook that if we don't mind. I mean, I could probably do with corner block like that, but you know, if you had to do this, it is not in the right direction. So you have only one option. Anyways, it's nice. It's okay. It's a little bit like our corners where we can still see a little bit of wooden edge here. Same. It's for the better good. I mean the bigger picture here. Okay, let's replicate this on the other side then. And then we could after that replicate on the other four corners by blueprint. Oops. Something like that. I think I should do one corner first so that when I blueprint I can just lay them and it's all in the corners. And this in the middle there, so it's correct. There may be some design problems because it could extend out, but it's just that this will not be as extended, so it should be less. Yeah, so it should be one. Something like this. Okay, now I have this. Thing is to link the bottom. It's all covered there, I can't see anything. So this is a slope upwards. Okay, looks like. Okay, didn't slide off the roads. I'm back and greetings, Smoke Tour. Well, welcome back, every lady. Okay, let me see. We have. This is gonna be funny now. Seems like. Yay. It's here, right? So if I write here, oops. This is like came out one block, goes up. Oh, okay, actually I went on the wrong directions. But it's a corner here. So I definitely can't do the same thing as this unless I cheat like that. Yep, why not? To make my life simpler. It's just that just look a bit awkward here. Nope. I probably still can have this, but it should be in this block. But at the end is supposed to be the same height as that block. Oops. Which is like one block higher. Okay. So it's like this, and probably like that. Yeah, at least we have one done. Oops. Yep. So just need to find a way to connect this to there, and then call that, consider it done that way. But we could just simply do this, I guess. But side it will be like maybe this way. Yep. And here. Then we will have like this one here. Like that. We'll continue with looks that will look a bit strange. No, not really. It's still in the same proportions, I guess. Like there's 2 blocks outwards. In the bottom is also the same. There's 2 blocks outwards. So technically it's the same. Hold on, let me have a drink. Excuse me. Oh, I could be quite thirsty after talking for like, I don't know, 1 hour and 52 minutes here. Okay, now I know why it looks strange. It's because there's 2 red blocks here, and that one has only a direct one. Unless I change these to the red block. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. How could we not have drinks? How could we? Nope. Yep, I think it's better to change it to the red one. Although it does looks nice, but I need it to be more, say, dramatic and prominent. So at one glance you would think that it feels like the same as this, kind of, but you will not have these lines there, I guess. You will still have one line here, so it's not so bad. I mean, okay, I kind of like this corner. I mean, it seems like the corner is not that hard to build. I may not even need the blueprint for this. Now that we solve it, we'll cover this up first. Since we have everything in order. Let me see. Let's continue on with this one. I will stream till probably 12 midnight. As we usually do, kind of. Okay, let's down this level and replicate the same thing. So it's like same, it's done. I just need 1 block outwards. Let's just do it. Okay, and then I will need to have these inner corners pointing in correct? Seems like the greens are not correct though. These greens are straight here. These greens are going across there. Okay, never mind. I think it's I had choice for this. Maybe I do have a choice. I'm sorry, but it disturbs me. How could this be? Is the right direction? I shouldn't be changing it at all. Not if I switch it out next time to the other blocks, it may look weird. Okay, anyways, okay, I think I will stick with whatever it was so that we don't get design problems in the end with other blocks. Okay, so we have got this. So let's continue with the other sides. Side. Okay. Now that you guys seen the design process, hopefully you all don't get the flaws when you look at this build. Should change this to a full red block actually. What do you think? Seems a little awkward here, so I think cover it like that. Better. Sides, still look okay. So oh should have healed up. I died in my own place. It was supposed to be a pagoda. I'm not sure if you guys know, but actually pagodas is something like a religious building. It's like a tower for the gods or something. It could be a place that they I mean, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the Asian cultural beliefs, but they do believe that when you die or you pass on to the next world, you are like spirits and you wander around pagodas like that, because in your lifetime you can't really enjoy your life, and when you are dead, you are enjoying your life by with these beautiful structures as well, with the gods of course. But I mean, the ultimate goal of life is to get enlightenment and stuff. So it's but I was dead here, so not even finished my work. My official work should include some of these things somewhere for memory's sake. Actually, it could be a nice ornament for the columns actually, if I place it like that. Yeah, it can look quite oriental also. No, but maybe not now. I will see how when I'm done with everything. Maybe in the bottom near to the stone stuff. The color is not the same as well, so it may not be that matching. Is it me or there's a light problem in this corner? Both corners are not behaving correctly here. Let's see, what is this? Roof slope. Two roof slopes, and this is the outer corner. Another roof slope in the outer corner. Two roof slopes here. Okay. This one is the inner corner. That. Okay. So on that side, it's the same. Okay. Ah. Shit. No. No. Okay. That's here. Okay. Then it's like that. Is it the right height? Yes, it is. So okay. Anyways, now it's 11:52. And we have just finished streaming 2 hours and 6 minutes right now. So I guess I see maybe I will finish up this, and hopefully tomorrow we will be just blueprinting, we will just be replicating it with the blueprint, and hopefully we can do up the central stairs, or even start by designing some of the landscape, or maybe I don't know, or see how many floors in actual fact will look better or best. Ultimately this is a small pagoda, and we could be building a bigger ones or other kinds of Asian building styles here over that side, so we can make it a huge park with maybe a lake, or not say a lake, but a pond like that, and we can decorate the pond here together with a bridge that cross over to the other buildings with some pathways, maybe, I don't know, and some pathways here with a bridge as well, and have a double bridge with some promenade or some, I don't know, pavilions, if you know what I mean. There's plenty to do for the Chinese build, the Asian builds. So hopefully we can complete that, and when we do, not within tomorrow of course, but when we do, we will get maybe a 4 claim build actually, but we probably can do it in 2 blueprints or what. We'll see. We will see. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this live stream, and I thank you guys for watching. I hope you really like what you see right now, because I like it already. Thanks for watching, and as usual, I'm gonna say the same thing. If you like this video, enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. That will be very appreciated. And if you have not yet subscribed, because there's still one mystery person who did not say anything, so maybe he's not a subscriber yet. So please do subscribe if you want to see more, and follow my Twitter, and check out my Patreon page if you would like to. It's all in the link in the descriptions below. So anyway, we'll see each other maybe tomorrow, and yep, thanks for watching. Goodbye and have a good day. And this is Captain Bunny, and over and out.